You're watching the Touchliner Podcast. Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner Season 2, Episode 10, double digits. Crazy. Anyway, Ben's back, of course. I'm back. How you doing, clean shaven boss?
I've got bags under my eyes. I think I need to go see a doctor actually, genuinely about my energy levels because either something's wrong with my blood work or like I'm the laziest person ever. Because today I've not done anything. I woke
Hmm.
up at like 12, and then I needed to like nap. I couldn't stay like awake any longer by like 8. So like something's off, and I feel knackered. But but here we are. We're ready to go. I'm so energized and ready.
Yes, of course, of course. But yeah, we're back as usual every week. We come to you when we talk about the the hottest news in the sport of
Yeah,
football.
hot
Um,
sexy news. I
that's
just hot news actually.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, um, let's kick it off normally. Your team didn't watch the game, but your team 4-0. What do you
Yes.
think?
Just another cooking. Okay. It's getting to the point now where like I'm actually like every game that we win, I'm just like I watch the performance. I'm like, oh, we are getting really good now. Like that, it's like worrying how easy that game was for us. Because if you right now played Crystal Palace, I don't even like.
We lost
I
to
wouldn't
them.
even.
We
I
played
wouldn't
them.
back you to beat them. You know. And yeah, man, it's just another. And I guess money got us here with Sean Longstaff scoring. You know, Jacob Murphy scoring. You know, all these people yapping away, but in reality, you know, it's the old Steve Bruce boys that are getting it done right now. So just proves how fucking goated Eddie Howe is, and I like how in the week he came out and said he's not fucking interested in the England job whatsoever. Like that made me happy. I was like, thank God he doesn't ever want to go and touch the monstrosity that is that England setup. Because it'll just drag him away from what's important. By the way, I had some guy at my work who was annoyed at me for the question: would you rather England win the World Cup or Newcastle win the Champions League? And I said I would rather Newcastle win the Champions League
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah, okay.
And he was like, "Nah, like it's country over club every day. Like, can you
What?
imagine? Can you imagine the scenes if England won the World Cup?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, but like that's not. I know like I am English, but it's not personal to me.
Mm,
Like I've grown up with like that the with like Newcastle specifically. Like it's more intimate. Like, England's only every 2 years, but Newcastle's like every week. You know."
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's so much more intimate to watch your team, especially from where my team were. Like see them win the Champions League, I'd be like, yeah, I'd probably cry like a little pussy. So
Wait, what team does he
um,
support?
West Ham,
Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? I think there's like that's the only Premier League club whose fans would probably pick England. I think like if you support a lower league team, you'd want England to win. So like if you're an Accrington Stanley fan, you know, you probably want England
mm,
to win the World Cup.
yeah,
Because realistically, that's
yeah,
the closest that, or most realistic that you get to success. That's yeah, club over country. I'd take United winning the Champions League over Malaysia winning the World Cup. It's just
yeah.
not gonna happen.
I don't know why I thought they'd be England for you for a
Hmm.
second though. Right.
Nah, that's not me. That's fair. Any other takes you got for Newcastle now? I mean, that's a important win, clean sheet again.
Where does it put us in the league? Let's have a little looky over.
You're only like sixth. You're not that high.
Yeah, but sixth is good.
It's fine.
Uh,
1 point above us only. FYI.
who gives a
So
fuck about
you
United?
laugh at us. Well, I have to say that you're not laughing now, are you?
Yeah, we are 1 point above you. Um, We are 6th. You are 8th.
Yeah.
Chelsea are 10th. Hold that one.
Ha ha. Seymour.
Seymour tax. Um,
But yeah,
barely scraped past a 1 point Sheffield United. Oh my lord, that's embarrassing.
not embarrassing. You know what? You were the one telling me that wasn't embarrassing yesterday. You were like, "Oh, it's away," and I was like,
You know what the thing
"Guys."
is? What I've just realised, like City have lost twice. Arsenal have dropped so many points to
Mm.
draws
Mm-hmm.
already. Like we're like I know it's still early in the season when we're about a third or just under a third of the way through, but like 16 points to 21 points.
Please don't.
Just saying.
There's
I'm just
no,
no,
no.
no, no.
It's
I'm
close.
just
It's
putting that
close.
idea out there. It like they are not storming away this year
No, 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 no,
like
no.
they were last year.
No, we thought they would, but they're not, and I think that's good.
No.
It's good for the league. It's healthy for the league to have some competition, some teams coming up on their ass, basically pressing
Yeah.
them. So in case they slip, you know, it's really entertaining. Obviously, United are nowhere near there right now, but yeah, like you said, we did win, and we won 2 league games in a row. I think that's the first time that's happened this
Interesting.
season. Um, but yeah, I mean, finally. We finally done it. 2-2, back-to-back 2-1 wins. Obviously, that the McTominay game before the international break. Now we've scraped past 20th place Sheffield United.
Coming in
Um,
clutch again, McTominay.
McTominay, bro, he was dreadful in the game. Did absolutely nothing, but he scored the goal. Um, and he's very good at that in the box.
Yeah.
He's a bit like Fellaini in that sense. Like, might not be very good on the ball in midfield, but put him in the box. He'd probably get his head on the end of crosses. He'd probably score some like that goal he scored yesterday. I don't know if you saw it was weird. Like he volleyed it into the ground. It was really slow. I don't care though.
It's just like I hate players that score goals like that. Like Callum Wilson. Oh my god. I just look at him and I think you shouldn't be scoring goals. Like you can't you're not high level enough to be scoring like over 15 goals in the Premier League. Like that's what I think when I look at him. But
Yeah.
somehow he's gonna do it this season. Like he just will. Like he came on he was getting subbed off against Crystal Palace
Mm.
and literally we were under like a lot of pressure actually at the time. It was like 3-0 or something, and Nick Pope just fucking. It's like it was co-op, like genuinely. Nick Pope just throws it
Right.
to Jacob Murphy
Oh yeah, I
on the
saw the
right
goal.
wing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jacob Murphy just played one ball across the pitch to. Uh, in our case, it would be Mbappe, but for real life, it was Callum
Yeah,
Wilson.
Callum Wilson,
One
yeah.
one touch and scored.
That's how
But
you
I
counter-attack,
just
man.
don't back him. I just don't back him. Like I watched, I thought he's
You
gonna
have
miss.
to, man. You have to. This guy is when you give him no time to think, he'll score. That's what he does. He's a poacher, man. Like I was looking at his like his goal to game ratio, and it's almost like 2 to well not 2 to 1 to 2. So like every other game he's scoring a goal, and that's for the last few years. It's not like it's
Well,
just the past couple
yeah.
seasons. He's
Now
very good.
his goal per minute ratio, it's gonna be even better now because like last time I checked, it was like 67 minutes per goal or something. Um, since the start of this season.
Mm.
Um, now like because he's played another game and scored, like it's gonna. This guy, like in the stats, is going to start looking insane. But like, if you actually watch him, like he's not that good. But Newcastle fans probably crucify me for saying it because he's like 2 or 3 goals away from breaking Peter Beardsley's like goal scoring record, and then he's literally just behind Shearer. So he'd be our second top scorer ever. How mental does that sound? It'd be like 50 something goals would be our second top scorer ever
In the Premier League or just of all time? Surely it would
all
be the
time.
Premier League. No, because you had
Premier
the
League, Premier League, Premier League,
yeah
Premier League,
Premier
Premier League.
League. Because all time I remember Shearer was talking about some other guy. I can't remember his name.
Mm, yeah.
But yeah.
Les Ferdinand.
Nah, it was somewhere it's like an old like 60s name. Anyway, yeah, Wilson, dub. McTominay and Wilson don't look like they should be decent, and McTominay I still don't think is decent. He just knows how to score goals for some reason. But that's his third goal of the season in the league. Our top Premier League scorer now. I think our top scorer in all comps with Hoyland.
Only 3 goals, and it's your
Interesting.
top scorer.
Yeah, because Hoyland
Jesus.
scored 3 in the Champions League. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's not been a great start to the season, and I was hoping and praying that in this game against Sheffield we come back, we show something different. Maybe we become rejuvenated after the international break. But no, Casemiro's injured. We don't know how long for. So
Bro,
that's
Callum Wilson 5 goals in 8 games.
yeah, man. That's what I
Who's
mean.
letting this guy cook, bro?
That's what I mean. But
And can I just say, ever since Sean Longstaff has come back from injury, I'm just trying to think. I don't think we've lost. Like it is, like he's not a good player. Well, like he's become a lot better under Eddie Howe, right? But like still, you look at him and think you are like a top like 10 midfielder, maybe top 12. Like you're a decent Premier League midfielder. Like you're not pushing into that you're not pushing into like the top 12 midfielders. Do you know what I mean? You're like a top 12 team midfielder. I mean, when I say that,
okay. I thought you were saying he's top 10
not,
in the
not
league. I
no,
was
no, no,
like,
no, I don't mean like that.
okay.
But like, it's in 2024. Like he's played. He's got 2 goals. He's got an assist. He's scored in the Champions League. Like there's like a. I mean, I could get it somewhere, but the stats with and without him for us, like our win ratio goes up when he plays over someone like Sandro Tonali or over someone like Joe Willock or
Hmm.
fucking Lewis Miley or whoever. Like his work rate and defensive work rate like wins us games,
Hmm.
and that's what people don't realize. Like he's like not great at all, but he's just a piece that fits into the Eddie Howe puzzle.
Yeah.
And that's why we're winning games. I don't think Sean Longstaff could go to any other club and do as well as he's doing now. It's because he's just in a position where his job is to run, be aggressive, win balls back, and if they're on the attack, like he make some runs forward,
Hmm.
like because he's bagging goals, bro, and he never before has he bagged goals, but he's cooking right now. So yeah.
Works, man. That team, that's a good team right there. You can tell it's not a group of individuals. That's a good team. They know how to play with each other, and we'll see when. I mean, I'm sure at some point it'll start to peter out. Maybe injuries, maybe fatigue, but right now it's good.
Well, speaking of players going missing, Sandro Tonali, naughty, naughty, Mister,
That's true, actually.
Do- doing the betting, are we?
What the?
Naughty.
What do you think? So
Don't
he might be gone for a year. So what do you think about that?
Whole year's crazy.
Yep.
Um, so he bet on AC Milan when he either wasn't playing or he bet on them to win when he was playing.
No, he wasn't playing
Um,
all the times apparently. Just
no, no,
bound them
no,
to
no,
win.
no. I think he bet on them to win when he was playing, but he
Mm.
never bet on them to lose when he was playing. Because if he bet on them to lose, then that would have been a
Yeah, he
problem.
didn't. Yeah, he didn't bet on them to lose.
Um, but yeah, like, listen, if I think if it's equal to what Tony was doing in the amount of bets and the amount of stuff, then ban him for exactly the same length as Tony. But I don't know why, like a year. I don't know why it's more. Like that's what's surprising to me.
It-
Um,
it'll
because
be
he,
up
he was
to
also
the
betting.
Italian FA. That's why it's different. They do it
Yeah,
differently than
they're a
England.
little bit stricter when it comes to the banning. But that other guy's been banned for 7 months. The guy who played for Aston Villa, so he's been banned for
Fagioli,
seven
yeah.
months.
Mm,
Yeah, so everyone's thinking it's gonna be he could be banned up to 3 years, but that's very unlikely.
mm.
You know, so it's most likely gonna be still a lengthy suspension of probably a year. And fucking Miguel Almiron's just had his fucking driver license taken away from him. So, um, so now
Mm,
literally 2 of our signings are out for a year. Well, Barnes is out for months. So
yeah.
Barnes is gone. Tonali's gone. That leaves us with Livramento, Lewis Hall, and that's it.
I think the Tonali miss is huge for you in the Champions
Yeah,
League. You needed him in that
yeah.
Champions League. He knows those nights. He knows how to play against European sides. I think it's going to be a bit more difficult for you now, but how much more difficult? We don't know yet. We'll have to find out
It was
midweek.
already stacked up against us, but
Yeah.
honestly, we play better. Not that we play better without him, but he's just not. He's not ready to fit in our system yet. Like even
Mm,
Eddie Howe said that he hasn't trained with us like at all, really, because he
yeah.
came at the beginning of the season. Started the first game, trained like 3 or 4 times in that period, then went to Italy to play with the under 21s or something like that. Then he's come back, trained like a few more times. Then he's played. Then he's gone to Italy again for during the international break. Then all this has gone on, so he's not been training there. He's just been doing like legal stuff. He's come back, played straight away against Crystal Palace. So he even Eddie Howe's like he's still like not at the point where we feel like he's adjusted enough to be
Yeah.
consistently playing, especially to like the Eddie Howe kind of
Yeah.
play style, which is very intense.
Well, now,
So right now, like he's not even like the person that I'd pick to start if you genuinely wanted my opinion. Like I'd actually choose Sean Longstaff over him, but
yeah.
um,
But now
that would
he has
obviously
no time to
change.
fit in now. He's got a year.
Yeah,
That's no footballing
yeah,
activity. And I think now it's just depth. It's depth for you now. Lack of depth. You're going to need to dip into that January transfer window now and get a midfielder. Quality
yeah.
midfielder as well. Um, could be
It's
worse
going to
though.
be another Chris Wood type of purchase where we just need someone to fill the spot.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
we could go for like I don't know, bro. Someone like I don't even know who can play that type of like six to like box to box type of role who's even free right now
Yeah. There's
without
not
paying like
many.
a million, million,
There's
million
not many.
pounds.
Well, you know what? We'll wait and see because you did manage to get Guimaraes in the January window, so
Mm, true.
you just need to wait. But anyway, back to my beautiful club.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, isn't it just so United to score, great volley, and then that same player give away a penalty, like
Mm,
3 minutes later, bro.
yeah.
It's a penalty. Like I know this new handball rule, they don't word it well. It's very confusing. But in my opinion, if you're going towards the ball like this, it's a handball.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's the handball. I don't know why people are complaining so much about it. He scored, and then that's it. And then we were never in control of the game against a team in 20th. Yes, it's away from home. Yes, we've got a lot of injuries, and we have Lindelof at left back, Evans and Maguire starting. Which, by the way, shout out to Maguire, man of the match yesterday. Played so well, didn't put a foot wrong. But that's his level. You put him against the lower league opposition like that, he plays well. That's
Yeah.
him.
And all they do is ping the ball up or like
Exactly.
play risky balls because they can't commit men forward. So he's gonna look better than he actually is. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
he's just yeah, exactly. He's winning headers, he's just winning these 50-50s, and he's very good at one thing on the ball, pinging crossfield balls to Rashford. So he completed like 10 of them. And then
Mm,
like a couple the other way as well. And then it was like, oh, most long balls completed 13. I was like, okay, like that's a bit misleading, but that's fair enough. Fair play to him. Our record now with him, since October last year is we've I think won 14 of the 15 games he started. But in context, all of these games have been against lower league opposition or also championship opposition, like in cup competitions. They're counting those kind of games. So Maguire prop, bit weird, but I still do give him his flowers for yesterday. Helped us win. And obviously Delo with a screamer, man. What a goal.
yeah. It
Absolute
was a
finish.
good shot.
Yeah, good. Right in that top bin. Don't rate him still. Don't rate him. Literally, I was abusing him all game. And then he scored, and the guy in the pub next to me was like, weren't you abusing him all game? I was like, yeah, he's still crap. But like that was a good finish. Anyone could score a good goal. Yeah, injuries are plaguing us, man. And Varane came off the bench, which was good. So he's got some minutes in the tank. Casemiro, I don't know if he's coming back. I would love for him to come back for next week. I don't know if he will be. And we face City next week, so Judgment Day. We've got
Getting dangerously, it's getting dangerously close to you know what, Josh. It's getting dangerously close to the end of the month. And you know what happens at the end of the month? We're
Halloween.
coming for you. We're
Oh,
coming for you.
that's the beginning
Okay?
of next month, actually, you idiot.
It was the 30th of October.
1st of November, the game.
Oh, 1 day off.
2
2 days
days.
off. My bad. 1 point to you. Good game. Idiot.
Okay.
Cry.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a good game, that one. So yeah, United two wins on the bounce. We've got the midweek game on Tuesday. I have anything else to say about the game? Yeah, man, it's crucial. We got Copenhagen, which we need to win if we have any hope of staying in the Champions League. City, which is less important, but we just need to not get humiliated. And then obviously Newcastle in the cup, which I think we have the most hope of winning. So I think if we beat Newcastle, very, very high potential to go on and win the thing. Like again.
You ain't beating us, bro.
Okay, mate.
You ain't beating us. Do you
Oh,
genuinely think you'll win?
ask me next week.
Again.
Ask me next week.
No, you said ask you closer to it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Now
you
I'm
gotta ask
asking
me
you
next
closer
week.
to it.
Now, I don't know. It's a cup game. Anything can happen.
But next week when he starts getting excited for the game, he'll start to say that they can win.
Yeah, no, because next week we're gonna do it after the City game. So I'll sit here and I'll give you an honest opinion because we haven't had we've had one big game. Actually, I say two. So Spurs and Arsenal, we lost both, but the Arsenal one was close. The Spurs one, admittedly, we lost. So I don't know how we're gonna do against City. If we come out and we
Bud
lose
has
by
played nobody this season, actually, when
if
you deep it.
no, I know you've played bigger games this season. Oh, we played Brighton to be fair, and they beat us. Okay, so three games, three big games, and we lost all of them. I don't know
Mm,
how we play against City is gonna be very, very indicative of how we play against you. So
mm.
that's just what I think. I think we could win. I'm not confident though. You
Eddie
know,
Howe's Mag to cook. Watch this
we'll
space.
we'll preview it in depth next week. But yeah, that's my early thoughts. Obviously, you think you're gonna win.
Jacob
Uh,
Murphy to score.
if we beat Copenhagen and then we beat City, bro, I'm gonna be so giddy here next week.
Yeah,
That's
no,
that's
as you should be. That's fair enough.
we'll see though. I don't think, and I know we're playing City at Old Trafford, but and we're also playing you at Old Trafford. But it's not
Ooh.
the same place it was last season. It's not a
No,
fortress. Be
yeah,
interesting though.
Ten Hag slowly fading away in the minds of Manchester United fans.
Just
Ooh.
not his fault. Bro, these injuries are not helping. I hope we have a left back fit, man, for that City game. Lindelof at left back was not it. I know he got an assist, but bro, it's not it. Anyway, moving on to other teams in the league. Chelsea, they're
Fell shit.
back. They're back. I said
Wait.
in the 40th minute, or was it 50th
Yeah.
minute after
He
Mudryk's
said,
goal.
"Are Chelsea back now?" Question mark. And then the curse of the commentator prevailed, and they conceded 2 goals straight away. Interesting.
Oh, how do you do that? And it's two errors. It's two errors. Like, how do you do that? You're 2-0 up against your rivals at home, and you're passing it straight to their players. And then the second goal was poor marking and poor goalkeeping as well. How they Chelsea'd it.
What are you gonna do, man? They're shit. They're 10th place.
Mate, I
They're
thought the thing is they were good for like the majority of the game. They just didn't see it out. Like I think if you went to like Charlie said, if you told him beginning of the game, yeah, you're gonna get a point, you'll take it. The context
Yeah.
of it you shouldn't be dropping points from that position.
No.
You watched it, right? What do you think?
I d- I don't know, man. Like, it's so hard for me to talk about Chelsea because sometimes I look at them and I think they do kind of play some nice football sometimes. But then other times I just think like, oh, they've only just recently started playing with each other, surely, because this is a team that just doesn't look like they can link up at all.
Yeah.
It's something's missing. Like, I don't know what it is. And like, is Poch the man to bring him back? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly, I wouldn't have gone for Poch in the first place. I would have gone
Mm,
for like a manager who's going to try and build you up like from the dirt. Because I remember thinking like when he came, I was like, oh yeah, Poch is going to get all of his players in. But like, are these really his players? Like, are these Poch's team? Is this Poch's team? Like
think so.
Mudrick, like I just don't believe it. So and like Nicholas Jackson, like
What a
brother,
joke, man.
why are you making me look stupid on my podcast? I called you a dark horse. I saw it in the future. We must not be in that timeline because he's playing like shit. He's playing so bad. He got cooked by Saliba or whoever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, flipping idiot, man. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you?
They honestly, I think that win would have like kickstarted their season, but now they're where they should be, mid-table, 10th. All this money spent. I know it's only early doors, but you should be doing better. Should be doing so much better at this point.
Yeah, agreed.
But that's got points for Arsenal, which is big news. For City, who won, 2-1. Did you watch the game? I didn't watch the game.
I don't fucking watch Man City.
Boring, innit? Boring
Fucking bad thing
football.
to do, mate. Yeah.
Watching paint dry. Yeah, it was a close game. Brighton actually had a few chances to score, Matoma, and then Fatty obviously scored their consolation. Oh, well, goal that could have brought them back into the game. So City won 2-1. Haaland back on the score sheet. They just do what
Yeah.
they do. They do what they do. They got a win when they needed it. If not, it would have been what, 3 games in the league without a win. Unheard of
Mm.
under Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and I think that puts them top just. Um, yeah. Joint with Arsenal, but above on goal difference. And
Yeah.
Liverpool have won again as well. 2 goals
Yeah. Liverpool cooked.
from their boy Mohamed Salah against
Yeah.
Everton. They're always going to beat Everton. Liverpool always beat Everton.
Controversial, you know, decisions from VAR that game. I don't know if you saw.
Which one? Penalty.
So no, so Kanate made
Mm.
a challenge that
Mm.
was 100% a yellow card, a second yellow,
Yeah.
and it didn't get given. And as soon as it
Okay.
didn't
Yeah.
get given, Klopp took him off because he knew he got fucking
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear any more fucking Liverpool fans complaining about being robbed by VAR because they get it more than anyone, man. Like it's crazy.
Statistically, they
Yeah,
do the
like
most in
that's
their favor.
so like that. I thought it was crazy they didn't get given. Like it's just again, I don't want to keep ringing a dead horse, but like, where's the consistency? Like for City, for Arsenal, for Liverpool, where's the consistency in these VAR decisions for
Mm.
everyone else? Like I genuinely think that Man City and Liverpool get way more decisions in their favor than anyone else.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't seem like it's a level playing field. And even if that's unintentional, the consistency still isn't correct. Like it's still bad.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? But
Yeah, man. That Liverpool. I saw a screenshot of it, but
yeah, it
it's
was studs to the ankle, man. Like, come on.
nothing as well. That's insane. In
Yeah,
the Chelsea game, I mean, it got deleted when I sent it to you, but I think it was Palmer before he scored. He got his studs up on someone's
yeah,
ankle and just a
yeah.
yellow. And we've seen that being given as a red a few times this season, last season. Can someone come out and actually underline what the rule is? Is it you can do that if you bounce off the ball and you're going for the ball, or you can never do it no matter what? I don't know because every single if the same circumstance happens twice, it won't be the same outcome twice. So I'm
Yeah.
just lost. But yeah, um, that's a Liverpool win. That puts them just a point behind City and Arsenal, and on par with Tottenham, who still haven't played. They're playing tomorrow. If they win, they go
Yeah.
top, clear. Crazy
Oh, that's gonna be funny. And obviously they are gonna win. So,
against Fulham.
uh,
Yeah, they should be winning that unless they start spursing it up already, which wouldn't be surprising as well.
Never mind.
But just behind Tottenham, Aston Villa,
Yeah,
4-1 win, cooking. 11 home Premier League game wins.
I fell asleep during this game, so I heard Watkins cooked
He scored a very good goal. Very, very good goal.
after he missed like 2 or 3 in the first half.
Yeah, that's in
To be
the
fair.
second half. He did a lot better. He got on the outside. He used his left foot near post, slammed it in. Love those
Yeah,
goals. He cooked. Louise cooked. Brace from him, bro. 11 Premier League wins in a row at home. Crazy,
jeez,
insane. And
Emery is really cooking right now.
Johan was cooking with his prediction, dark
Yeah,
horse. And we
true.
were all a bit like, ooh, after that first game of the season against Newcastle, but they've recovered. They've really
Yeah,
recovered, Villa. They've done really well, and bro, they really are pushing for a top, dare I say, top five finish, because it does look like that's what they're trying to do. But with the Europa Conference League and all the fixture congestion later on, I don't know if they're going to maintain it. But right now, they're a joy to watch, man. West Ham as well. Let's not forget, have been in form up until that game. Bowen
yeah.
still scored a goal. It's a very good win. It's a very important win for Villa to keep going. Um. But yeah, I think it's all the Premier League games.
That's all of the interesting ones, at least.
That's yeah, all the interesting Premier League games.
Sorry, my
Um,
fucking band.
one thing I want to talk about though, the not Premier League related, but I'm pretty sure you saw the news on Neymar. He's
Oh, tell.
he's torn his ACL and his meniscus, so he's
Oh,
out. He's out
crying.
now. So he's
Haha.
out now. So
Well,
what
man,
I want to know
baby.
is this: is he, since his Barcelona move, has he been a
Yes,
flop?
yes, yes. He has. What's he
Re-
won? What's he won of
the
substance?
League Un.
That's like he could have gone anywhere. He even could have gone to Real Madrid, right? What loyalty does he have to Barcelona? Clearly nothing, because he went to a Champions League rival of PSG, who are richer and obviously had bigger ambitions to win the Champions League. Could have gone to Germany and he would have fucking cooked in Germany. Could have gone to Italy, Spain.
Mm-mm.
Even he could have come to the Premier League and he probably would have done like well for a few seasons,
Yeah,
maybe. But no, he decides to go to the place where he's being offered the most money. Get your bag, no problem. Get your bag. But to me, that doesn't put you in a fucking GOAT conversation for anything.
it's true.
Like, like these things have to be taken into consideration. Is Mbappe the best player in the world right now? In my opinion, no. Why? Because he doesn't play at a top level. That's just that's just the way I look.
So who is the best player in the world then if it's not Mbappe?
Bro, like on their day, you know how crazy this is. Okay, on their day, it's Erling Haaland, right?
Okay,
Because
okay,
I just don't think he can be stopped.
okay.
Honestly, this could go crazy wrong for me. What I'm about to say right now, but statistics prove that he's consistently done it like for like 4 or 5 seasons in a row now.
Okay, so the best player in the
Mo-
world is
No, 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 no. Second best player in the
second
world
behind Haaland is
on their day, bro. Mo Salah is different, bro. He actually is. Like no, when you actually look at how good he's been for Liverpool, he's been their best player. He's in the history books already. Like no doubt.
yes,
He is
yes.
so good, bro.
He
Like
is. No, he's an output
it's
machine,
unreal.
bro. He's an output machine. He always scores, no matter
And even
what.
his defensive work rate is good, and he's doing it. He's scoring 30 plus goals uh, pretty much every other season in the best league in the world, the most competitive league in the world. And yeah, he's Egyptian. If he was French, do you know how fucking
You know
crazy he would
what? You're
tear it up
not
in France?
wrong. You're not wrong with that.
Like
You're actually
just
not
because he's
wrong with that.
Egyptian, there's no international like recognition for this guy, which is fine. Like, okay, play in the fucking like African Cup of Nations or whatever Egypt get put into. I don't know. I don't even know where that team goes for international like games. But bro, do you know how badly he would cook in it? He was going to go Saudi League. That would have been a joke. He had offers from PSG like 2 or 3 seasons ago. I can't remember. Um, if he was French and his name was Mohamed Salou, oh my god, it would be outrageous how badly he would cook. Mbappe on the left, Salah on the right, and then Salou on the right, and then I don't even know who would play up front. Giroud.
Yeah, Giroud. Yeah, man. You know what? His output is crazy, but when I think of best footballer in the world, you need to be a footballer. To me, he's not a footballer. He's a goal scorer, I think. Yeah, he gives assists and whatnot, but if
Got
you talk about
everything.
the best
He's got.
footballer in the world, to me, is Kevin De Bruyne because
Well,
he's a
yeah,
footballer.
I was. He's my third.
Right. I put him above Salah. I put him above Salah. And
Perfect.
listen, shit, I've never said this before. I love Bruno Fernandes so much, right? And I think
Let
that
him cook.
we used to have these arguments all the time. And in this Manchester United team, I'd rather have Bruno Fernandes. But if you want a world class title winning obviously Champions League winning team, you would have Kevin De Bruyne, wouldn't you? You just would.
Yeah,
You just would. And they are very close, Fernandes and De Bruyne. But bro, his range of passing with De Bruyne, both feet, his strength,
yeah,
the way he
bro.
glides, like it's insane. It's insane. And we could have bought him from Wolfsburg and we didn't. Who did we get? Ander Herrera.
Pogba, bruh.
We got Pogba later. Bro, Pogba. Don't get me started on that guy, man. Oh no.
Oh
Nah,
boy.
he's out for a year. Haha. Joke's on you.
Yeah, doping, cheating, scum.
All these bums, right? Neymar, Pogba, these guys, it's crazy that like 6, 7 years ago, they were meant to carry the torch from Messi and Ronaldo,
Yes.
and they're all
Yeah, yeah,
washed
yeah,
up now.
yeah,
It's and all these kids, right? Like just I'd say not even kids, like 3, 4 years younger than us, had these guys to look up to, right? So they're just a generation after us. These are your heroes? The guy that's doping and the guy who's injured every year on his sister's birthday? Really?
yeah.
Crazy.
Like, bro, Neymar to me is like he's not even a proper footballer.
Mm.
Like he doesn't. He's obviously so talented that he can take the piss out of the French league and PSG and just say, "Oh, sorry, injured this week, lads. Gonna go to Brazil." Like no other player just gets away with that. Like
Yeah.
it must be something in his contract. Like he gets his sister's birthday off every year or something like that. Like, it must be in his contract
Uh,
because who's letting him cook every single time when he's doing this? But yeah, like it's such a waste of potential. Like
Genuinely,
and like I
man.
said, get your bag. Like fair enough, but you're not in the fucking top conversation ever.
Yeah, he was meant to be
No
the
way.
next great, and he's not. He never. His best scoring best scoring season was at Barcelona. He never ever
Yeah,
scored as many as he did at Barcelona, and he just wanted to leave to become the man. And now he literally went to PSG for 1 year, and they
and then
signed
Messi came.
Mbappe. No, Mbappe,
Yeah.
and then two
Oh
years
yeah.
later they got Messi, and he won nothing. It's such a waste. I never liked Neymar, so I'm not gonna sit here and be sad. But like, it's just crazy to think what
Oh,
he
me
tried to
neither.
do and how he failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hazard was better, and Hazard's retired
Yeah.
now, obviously. But I rate
Yeah. Yeah,
Hazard,
yeah.
bro. At Chelsea,
Hazard,
Hazard, he
bro.
cooked,
Hazard at Chelsea was unreal.
cooked. He cooked so much.
Arguably the best player, one of the best players. Well, arguably up there, top three best players in the world at the time.
Best left winger to play in the Premier League in the 2010s. That's what I'll say. Best winger, actually. If we're going 2010s, I'd say best winger. I don't think
Better
anyone was
than
better.
mm, Ronaldo played in 2010.
Nah, he left in 2009.
Oh,
Yeah. Nah, I'm saying Hazard with
2009
that,
to
man. Nah.
10.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
I don't think
probably
there's
then.
anyone else. Yeah.
Probably.
I don't count
Uh,
Salah as a winger. You know, people like comparing
Johan
Salah.
Gofran.
Okay, my bad.
Yes, there you go.
Bro, people comparing Ronaldo in the Premier League to Salah. Hmm.
Mm,
Why would you do that?
yeah,
These are two completely different players. As in when he played in the Premier League, he's nothing like Salah. And they like listed all the achievements. Like, oh, Salah scored this many. Bro, Salah was in his prime. He was like in this season they picked. It was 2018 or 2019. He's scoring like 31 goals in the Premier League. Ronaldo scored the same. He scored just less. No, Ronaldo
when
scored
he was
31. and
A
Salah scored
kid.
32. Yeah, and he was a kid. This is
Yeah.
my point. He was a kid, and he won the Ballon d'Or that year, and Salah didn't. And he won the Champions League that year, and the league.
Should Salah have won the Ballon d'Or at one point?
No,
No, you don't think so?
the one year you could.
Over Modric?
Nah, what was that? 2018, right? No, I
18.
mean they won the Champions League that year. Yes, he was very good, but I still think Mane was more important to that team, and Modric did more for Croatia in the World Cup than Salah did for Liverpool in the Champions League. I think.
I don't think if you make it to the finals, you deserve to be in the conversation for like. I don't think you deserve to be in the conversation for a Ballon d'Or, in my
What,
opinion.
2018? Modric made the final. 2018.
Yeah, but he didn't win it.
No, he didn't win it, but
That's
that
the thing.
Croatia,
Like,
bro, that Croatia team stunk. If you look at the team, they're all over 30, like Mandzukic,
yeah,
Perisic, like they're all right, but bro,
Perisic,
they were washed. They were so washed. So he did well. I don't know if he should have won it. Maybe Aldo was close, but it was just one of those years where finally someone else
yeah.
won it. I don't think Salah should have won it. I don't. You need to, for me, for a player to win it, you have to either, usually for them, what it looks like is you win the World Cup, or you do really well in the World Cup, or you go insane at club level. So you win the league, you win the Champions League, potentially a treble. But what we're about to see this year is we're about to see Messi win it, who's just won the World Cup and Ligue 1. And Haaland, who's got the treble, broken the Premier League goal scoring
It's
record, and is about to get
robbery if
the
that happens.
European Golden Boot. Like he's not gonna win it, is he?
That's gonna be outrageous if and yeah, I saw someone post it was like, oh yeah, like yes, Haaland's a good goal scorer, but that's why they have the European Golden Boot award and
Mm.
not the Ballon d'Or. And I'm just like, yeah, but he's been part of the team that's won the treble. He's broken the goal scoring record in the best league in the world. He's had arguably the best first season ever for a Premier League player. Like in history. Like no players just come in and won the treble straight away. Do you know what I mean? Like it's it's insane the first season that he's had. If he doesn't get it, like what the fuck? I'm sorry, right? But respectfully, like yeah, it's nice that Messi gets his congratulations and everything. Bro, just leave world football. Like you're not needed anymore. Respectfully, you are a washed player who plays in a shit league. Okay,
What's he
like
washed?
he's washed, man. Come on, like
No,
what? Could he?
no, no.
No, no,
Yes,
no, Josh. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Could he play in the Premier League right now and still maintain a good level?
good level. Yes, yes. I think he
No, no,
can.
he couldn't. No, he
Bro, he's
couldn't.
a yes, he
No, he
can.
couldn't. No,
What do you mean? Of course he
no, he
can.
couldn't. No, he couldn't. No, he
This
couldn't.
is crazy. Really? Do you actually
Jared,
believe that?
Jared, I genuinely think that he's so past it. Like
Oh, no,
genuinely,
man. No, because he cooked. The World Cup was not even a year ago, and he was cooking France. He was cooking everyone, bro. He did really well at the World Cup.
he
Why
didn't. He
wouldn't
didn't score. He scored one against France, right?
two? Scored as a
No,
penalty,
no, no,
right?
no, no. Not including the penalties in the game.
Okay, well then, no, no, no. I mean, I'm talking about in the game. There
In
was a
open
penalty.
play.
Was there not a penalty to Argentina? Or am I forgetting it, man?
Well, if it was a penalty to Argentina, then he would have taken it. But in open play, then he didn't score. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Messi scored a penalty and then he scored an extra time. I remember he scored it like it just went over the line and then he was like looking. Oh, did it go over the line?
No, man, it's just like I feel like international football's so different. Like,
No, I know, I do agree
you know
with
what I mean?
this.
Like,
I agree
look
with
who
it.
performs in international football. Like, Giroud performs. Like Griezmann performs.
Tomine.
Uh, McTominay performs. Like Jordan Henderson performs.
Jordan
Do you know what I
Pickford.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maguire.
But
Like
then when you come to club football, it's different. Like
yes. The level's
Like,
higher.
the
The level's
standard of
higher.
managing the standard of managing in international football is nowhere near as high as it is in club football.
Of course.
Like,
Of course.
so if he came to the Premier League, do you genuinely think that he would have like I know it sounds like a crazy take saying this about like the the best player of, the past, I mean, well, arguably ever.
Mm.
Like, but when you go to the MLS and you go to get your bag, like you slack off basically. It's like, you have a free
35
period at
though, man.
school.
Like he did so
Bro,
well for so
35
long.
is nothing though to some players.
Now, to some players, but bro, like to him, to Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo at 35, to be fair, was still at Juventus, but for Messi, bro, he's completed it. He's just in the MLS
I know
now
he's done
to
everything now. I
get
know he's
more
done
money.
everything. Still, like,
But I do
I don't
think,
know.
like, MLS players, because the season goes off like in the winter, right? In the past, they used to go on loan to like European clubs. Bro, if Messi gets like an offer from like City, like even I know
Yeah,
it's City, I don't like City, but bro, if he gets an offer from City, I would love to see him play in the Premier League because I think he would do
yeah,
well.
I would as well. I'd like to see it. I just don't know if he'd do like as well as like the
No,
big.
no, bro, it wouldn't look. His levels were here, which is like insane, godly. Here's good. I think he would be
Yeah,
around here, like decent. Like he would get if
yeah.
he played 5 games, he might get like 3 or 4 goals and assists, and I think that's fine for the Premier League.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
At City, you're telling me Guardiola's like, yo, Messi, you can play anywhere on the pitch. You have the
Listen,
free
he's
roll.
slower. He's not as agile anymore. He's not as much of a dribbling threat as he was.
No, it's passing though. I'm talking about his
His passing
passing,
is
not his
still
dribbling.
good, but like, let's get with the times now, man. Like, he's
Oh, I
not
really
even,
hope it happens now, man, because I back
not
him.
even
He
top,
still would.
not even top six players in the world right now. Not even.
So
Come on.
who's the top six then?
Well, we already gave three earlier.
Okay.
Erling Haaland,
I don't agree with
Kevin.
Salah, but for you,
You
okay. So
don't think
then,
the Salah's top six players in the world on his day?
nah, okay, I'll put him top six, like fifth or sixth. Yeah.
Marcus Rashford. You really have to like. You probably there's an argument to put Kevin.
Did you just say Marcus Rashford, or are you just
No, no,
kidding?
no, 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 no. I didn't. Did I say Marcus Rashford? No, no. I was
Yes.
saying there's an argument to be put. To be put.
Yeah, on his day. If we're saying on his day, then yeah,
No, no, no.
probably.
Mbappe, not Marcus Rashford.
Okay, Mbappe, yes.
Rashford
M
doesn't fucking get into it. He's shit.
Mbappe, M bruh, he's good last
Cry.
season. He's good last season. Mbappe, Haaland. So no order. Mbappe, Haaland, De Bruyne,
Salah.
Salah, and then Bellingham. You put Bellingham there right now.
Mm,
Right now, you wouldn't put Bellingham there.
one season.
No, you're saying
One.
right now. If you want to go like based on the last few years, fair. I'm not putting Bellingham in there.
Mm, there's an argument. There's an argument for it. But De Bruyne's also not really playing right now, right?
He's injured. He's injured.
So
He's out for a while.
maybe there's no argument to put him in there.
Who else would
Yeah,
you put in there?
he might be the best midfielder in the world right now, but the real best midfielder is not playing. He's out injured. So, um, then arguably you could put Vinny in there. You
I'd
know,
put Kane
like
in there. I'd put Kane in there.
Kane is up there. Yeah, like on his day. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't fit Messi in there.
You
Like
know
at the
what?
moment,
When you
you
say
just can't. If you really think about it, you just
it
can't.
depends what the basis is. If you're going in like, oh, in 2023, then yeah, I can't because I'll be like, he's only played
Yeah,
MLS. Then I can't really say anything. Okay, that's fair.
yeah. I'm trying to think about who else I could throw in there. Um, mm, yeah, I guess like Vinny for sure, Kevin, Harry Kane. Times are changing, man. Like
Yeah, yeah.
these players getting
Bellingham
slowly
will be there in a year or two, I think. You know,
yeah,
the way
maybe
he's going is insane.
yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway,
fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Interesting take.
Interesting. Interesting. So let's round it off. Let's round it off. Let's do some predictions as we do. We'll go with Champions League first because they're in the next couple of days. Newcastle are playing.
That Park Ju-ho pack
It's not there anymore.
incoming. I
I
know
wish he was.
I know he plays in Korea now or something like that. But Dortmund, I'm sorry that we have to do this to you. Is it at St James's Park?
No, yeah, it is.
Oh no. It's gonna be a cooking. And it's gonna be bad. And it's gonna be Jamal Lascelles playing because Sven Botman's injured for another 3 weeks. So Jamal Lascelles. So I was about to say to pocket. To pocket who? Who did they have? Marcus Royce. Haven't heard that name
Christ.
in fucking years. I remember when the Royce to Man United rumors were so big.
Oh, bruh.
Do you remember
Takes me
those
back.
days?
I remember that.
Jesus.
Every
Who
summer.
who do they actually have? Like, hold
They
on, I need to look.
have full. Wait, is that their team? Fulkrug? Is that their team? Yeah.
Dortmund
Fulkrug,
XI.
Daniel Marlin, Julian Brandt, Emery Chan,
Oh,
Hummels.
Chan,
They
yeah.
got Hummels.
Almost is fat and old, bro.
Yeah, Royce. Fulkrug is like he starts for Germany. I know that he's their striker. Apart from that, Haller, Sabitzer,
Haller
Adeyemi,
maybe is a little bit scary.
Adeyemi with the FIFA career mode potential.
Bro, like, there's no one in that team that scares me besides Haller. And even then, like, he's not that great.
Yeah, man, they're fourth in the Bundesliga, 2 points off top. Same number of points as Bayern, but I think it'll be interesting. You should be winning that. You should be winning that
Sula,
realistically.
well,
Yep.
Papadopoulos.
So
Um,
what? Another 4-1, 4-0.
Royce, Brandt, Sabitzer, Emery Chan. The midfield's kind of cool. Kamara, forgot about him. Bro, like Marlon, yeah, I forgot about him
Yeah,
as well.
Marlon.
Bro,
So
come on,
what's the
man.
score? What's the score? Tell
You've
me.
got to think the Newcastle are gonna fucking cook these fools.
Yeah, I think you'll win. So what do you think the score will be?
Fucking 3-0. Get them out
Okay.
my face. Get those fucking dirty, dirty players back to Germany. Okay?
Okay.
Get them gone.
Cool.
On the train for you, my friend.
I think you'll win that, to be fair. Yeah, has to be a comfortable win, 2 or 3 goals surely.
It's not gonna be fun for them.
It's
Like,
not.
and they play slow. Like shitty little like league. They play slow,
Nah,
like
the
boring.
Bundesliga's the counter-attacking league.
Yeah, but what? They're gonna counterattack against Eddie Howe's Mighty Mags? I
That
don't think
they
so, my
will.
friend.
They 100% will. They're gonna start Adeyemi surely. They'll start the pacey players and just try and hit you. Because realistically, if you're going to St James's Park, you're not gonna have the ball. So that's
Bro,
your only hope, isn't it?
that's genuine. What did I say about PSG? That's genuinely what PSG should have done. Instead of trying to hold the possession at St James's Park, which ended up for them losing the game, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah,
Because we used our high press, we used the crowd, and we broke them. If they
yeah,
had just sat back and let us make our own mistakes with our poor finishing, sometimes when we're
mm,
against teams that that have a good defensive block and we struggle to break them down, that's when we start making mistakes. And
yeah,
then that would be the time to use the pace, like Mbappe, Dembele, like
yeah.
Colomwani. If they do that, then they have a
I
chance.
th-
But
I do think,
if they
yeah,
try and go tip for tat with us, it's going to be bad for them.
yeah. I don't think Dortmund will. Dortmund are gonna 100% gonna respect Newcastle, and they'll use the PSG game as an example. So I think they're
Yeah,
gonna. I think it has a potential to be more difficult for you, but you still should be winning this game comfortably. You should be,
yeah. I mean,
regardless.
we're in great form right now. Like
Yep.
they're struggling in the league that they should be.
Well,
Second
the
at
the last
least.
few games they've done well, but yeah, they're not top. Bayern aren't
Yeah.
top either. But
Oh,
yeah,
let me look at their previous Champions League games.
against Milan, I think it was a
Did
draw,
they
wasn't it?
lose?
I don't know.
Dortmund Champions League
I don't know. I don't know, Jeff.
games. They've not won a game.
They drew. Yeah, they drew with Milan, and don't know about the other
Well,
one to
there's
be
been
fair.
2 games, so
Yeah, I think they drew the other
they
one
are
then.
currently last.
Oh, they
They've
lost.
lost one
Mm.
against PSG. So we lost against PSG, drew against Milan. Oh my god, mate! Look how beautiful that is.
You
Look
know what?
how
You
beautiful.
win this
Group of
game,
death. Group of
mate.
death
There's
for what?
four. There's 4 games left. You're talking
I
so
know.
much.
Still, bro. I still like it's crazy.
You win
Okay,
this game, and you've got not one. I'd say
we're
half a
guaranteed through.
foot. No,
Come on,
no, no. You still have to go away to Paris and Dortmund. These are 2 day like not. Oh,
scary. Bring Milan over. We'll cook them. Okay, at St James's Park. And then,
let's
honestly,
see.
I don't think that PSG will beat us. I actually don't.
Okay,
They did have a bad game, but I really don't think they'll beat us. I think, honestly, if anyone's going to beat us, it's going to be Milan.
Okay. Fair
definitely.
fair enough. You know, I respect your
Milan are
confidence.
very intriguing in that group.
I will be watching though, so I will remember you said that if you win this game, you are guaranteed to get through, and that you will bring Milan over. You'll cook them. You're not going to lose to PSG. Just make these notes.
Jacob Murphy to score against Dortmund and Isaac to cook. It's time to place your bets, baby. Time to get that money down. Okay. Are you writing down the receipts?
Yeah. I just want to make sure. So you're gonna
That's fair enough.
win. You're gonna win versus Milan as well. Won't
Yeah,
lose to PSG.
won't lose.
Dortmund away.
Could be an interesting one. I actually don't know.
Okay, if they win, 100% going through. Let's see. Because I'm gonna forget if I don't write it down. All right, I'm not like you. Okay, and then
Yeah.
the other that's gonna be a big one. The other big Champions League game in England. United against Copenhagen. We lose this, we're done. We're just finished. We should just sack off the Champions League. Um, we're bottom
Do
of
we
our
think
group right now.
do we even think Ten Hag is ready for the Champions League? That's what
Bro,
you've
he's
sort of got to
made
look
it
at
to
it
the
as.
semi-final with Ajax. He's done it before.
Yeah, no. But I mean, like, he's done it at a team where he coaches young players
Yes,
into coming prospects, right?
yes.
He's not doing that at United. He has
No,
veterans in there. He has players who lack confidence. He's got like Casemiro is what?
yeah.
Do you think Casemiro? Do you think Casemiro truly respects Eric Ten Hag as a coach? From someone who's won the Champions League, like God knows how many times, to going to having a manager who's only coached like some kids to the Champions League
Here's the thing,
semi-final.
it depends on the
Like,
ego of the player. It depends on that. Like Sancho doesn't respect him, but Sancho has no right to disrespect him. Casemiro,
yeah,
I mean,
he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
yeah. I'm
Flat
just giving an
idiot.
example. Ronaldo has an ego. He didn't respect him. Whatever. We got rid of him. Casemiro,
Yeah.
I think he does. I think he does because he was dropped when he first came, and then when he got into the team, he did really well. I think Casemiro's more of a modest guy, you know. I think these people usually with the huge egos are the attackers. It's always them, man. Midfielders and defenders are usually quite humble. Um, but yeah, I think look, we have to beat Copenhagen home and away. That'll give us 6 points, and then you have to win one of your other games at least, and the other game we just need to see what's going on. And our last game is against Bayern at home as well.
Bayern at home. That'll be
So
really good.
we need.
Are you gonna try and get tickets?
We've got to get.
You got a ticket?
Yeah.
Yes. United! United!
We have to win. We have to beat Copenhagen on Tuesday. I'm going there. I'm gonna be there. I'll run onto the pit now. Hoyland's brothers play for Copenhagen, so it's gonna be a little rivalry there.
Interesting.
But I do think we can win. I'm gonna say 2-1 probably.
Yeah,
2-1.
I say 2-0. I think we'll beat
Oh,
them.
clean sheet. I'd be chuffed if we got a clean sheet.
They'll
Um,
be happy with this performance, the good performance that they had against Sheffield.
don't know that, Chief.
Um so yeah, maybe that'll give like Maguire and
Yeah,
Lindelof
yeah,
a
because
bit of
I don't,
confidence.
I'd literally, I think we might have to start Maguire on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and I don't want to start Varane, risk him getting injured for the derby. No, let's not do that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh my
anyway,
god, bro, I actually can't. Like, you know what I just love? Like, sorry to go back to Newcastle, but I just love the fact that Jamal Lascelles now has to play all of our Champions League group games, and
all of them, surely.
yeah,
The next
all of them.
couple.
No, all of them, because Botman's out for 3 more weeks. We'll have this week's Champions League game. We'll have a week after, and then is Botman really going to be 100% fit to start?
They're not
I
one
don't
week
know.
after the other. They're like 2, 3 weeks apart. Like the
No,
last
I know.
group game is in December.
Like this one, 2 weeks from now, and then another 2 weeks will be mid-November.
No,
So
the last group game is in December, middle of December.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying we've got 4 more games left, right?
Yeah. When are the games?
So
Yeah. So one now, one middle of November, one at the end of November, and then one in the middle of. Yeah,
like
so Botman
Botman's not
will be
going to
back.
be he's not. Well, if he has a full recovery, he might be back for the December
Yeah,
games. But like, I
Lascelles.
just love Lascelles.
You
Like,
were
I just
shitting on him before the first game. This guy, man.
no, I know, but like, bro, like, what you have to understand is he's like, I remember watching him in the championship.
Right?
Like, that's what the people don't realize. Like, that's why it's so funny to me to see Jacob Murphy score goals, to see Almiron score goals, to see
Yeah.
Sean Lonsdale. Bro, to see Jamal Lascelles start in the Champions League, actually, I love it, first of all, because I
Hmm.
love underdog stories. I love shit players doing well. I like That's why I quite like McTominay winning games for you guys. Um, Notice I don't hate McTominay, but I hate Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. Just put that out there.
Yeah, because they're actually
Um,
good. McTominay is just a bum.
and clip it for when he scores next week.
Obviously, bro. Oh man, if he scores next week, crazy. No
Against
chance.
Copenhagen, maybe.
City against Copenhagen, maybe, but against City, bro, I need that.
Well, he's got to start against Copenhagen, surely.
Yeah, he will, because Casemiro's not
Surely.
100%. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think if he plays well, then start him against City. Why not?
yeah.
Fair. But bum of the week, last segment.
Bum of the week this week. Let me think. Bum of the week. Who's made a severe error to their team? Um, I'm gonna have to wait for your answer on this one and think over because I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Um,
I just need to check something to make sure I get this right because
he doesn't
let's
want to be
see.
incorrect.
Let's see
I'm,
here. Okay. Yeah, so he did come on. Okay. So my bum of the week is actually first ever joint bum of the week. It's to two people. Robert Sanchez and Reece James. Well done.
oh, Reece James, Reece James.
Well
That's who I
done.
was thinking of.
Well done to both of
Yes.
you.
Reece James, bum of the week, came on, and then someone at right, someone on the left wing, his man scored like a minute after he came on. And he got a standing ovation from those little racist fans in the crowd. It was so funny. Standing ovation for the best right back in the world. Oh, we've conceded. Brilliant. Back to reality. Oh, there
Mate,
goes gravity.
the first goal is Sanchez's fault, fine, but the second goal is Reece James sleeping and Sanchez doing this, not opening his
Yeah.
body up. And it's cost Chelsea 3 points, and it could have kickstarted their season. So if you're a Chelsea fan, hold that.
hmm Yeah.
But yeah,
I've got a question for you, Josh.
here we go.
It's a fine one. It's a fine one this week.
Okay.
Okay. I will give you. Okay.
Hmm.
I'll give you 50 million
Okay.
pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. A fair sum of money, some would say.
Yes.
Okay. But you're never allowed to watch Manchester United again.
No.
You're not going to take it.
No. Would you take it?
Damn. I don't know, That's actually crazy,
Wow.
isn't it?
Fake
It
fan.
no,
Crazy.
I don't know, but bro, 50 million, you'd never have to work again. Like, your kids would be set up for life.
You have to think
Like,
about the thing is, right, I think I talked to Charlie about this like back at uni. You have to think about the repercussions of it, right? So can you can't watch your club ever again, but you can watch other clubs. Is that it?
mm, no, because then you could still watch your international team.
So
So
yeah,
I'd
so
have to
that's
say
so
football in
football.
general.
So you not only are you not watching football and not feeling the emotions, when we are all out together, you cannot contribute to the conversation. That's one like our main topic of conversation between all of us. You can't contribute. You have no idea what's going on
You
ever.
can talk about it, but you're not going to have any opinions on it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. So
you
you
don't know
just
what's going on.
the touchliner would die. You'd be really sad. And then like if we're just talking about it in the group or even in real life, you just have to stand there like I don't know who doesn't. I don't know someone who doesn't know anything about football. It's just all of that, all the banter. I'd be like, oh, did you see that on the weekend? You'd be like, no.
Mm, Yeah, it's an interesting one.
I couldn't give it up, man. Football is such a big part
Honestly,
of.
my if oh, bro, I think I'd have to. I think I'd have to take it. Honestly, like
Wow.
I think maybe this is a poll that we should put up. Would you stop watching football permanently for 50 million?
50 million is too little, man. It's like,
Bro, you have no idea how much 50 million
no,
is.
I
You have
know, but
no
like,
idea.
I know, but you can lose 50 million. You can, if you're an idiot.
Okay, but you can lose any amount of money if you're an idiot.
Nah, if you have a billion,
Okay,
I won't lose a
let's
billion.
let's bump it up to 100.
I
Still not
still
taking.
wouldn't. I genuinely, any money, I still wouldn't, bro. Like these feelings, you can't replicate it. I don't feel like when United win a game in the last minute,
I
there's no
guess
one.
it's different. Yeah, yeah. It's different because my favorite. I do love football, but my favorite sport is watching like combat sports, so boxing or UFC.
Okay, so flip it to that then. You can't what?
Sorry, bro.
We did that so
Thought,
quick.
thought somebody was in my house. Mm,
All
there
right,
you go.
combat. Let's flip it to combat sports. 50 mil. Could never watch it ever again.
No, because I couldn't. I couldn't because when you actively take part in it, you want to analyze stuff. You want to see what's going on. For me, like I want to watch stuff and I want to see why stuff works, why stuff doesn't work. You know, that to me would be, and I wouldn't be able to watch my own fights, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, I'd need to be able to, you know. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to. But like, oh, bro, never to see Newcastle, especially on the trajectory that they're going, bro. Like, oh, to never watch Newcastle again would be tough. But I think 50 million is like too much. I feel like you'd have to be. I know, like anybody who doesn't like support football like a crazy amount, or like an avid football fan, would call you an idiot for not taking that. I think.
Just- I thought you'd pick the club.
I
Crazy.
I think
Crazy.
I think your mum would call you a fucking idiot for not
No,
taking it.
yeah, she would, but then she'd also be like, I'm not surprised. That she would do that
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah. But bro, think about. Oh, Josh, what are you doing this weekend? Nothing. What do you want to fly out to Dubai? I've got no money. Boom, 5 hotel paid for.
I
50
don't
million.
no, but if I can't
Easy.
watch football, I don't care. I need to watch, bro. I'm here. I mean, I've moved to Manchester. I'm here.
Damn, bro.
We'll go to the five anyway. We can have it all.
Yeah.
5 years, we're gonna have it all. We'll be
Not
multi-billionaires.
the not the not the prostitute one, the other one that's actually nice in JVC. Just to be clear for anybody who was wondering. Um,
Thanks. Anyway, thanks for listening and watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, comment, follow, give us a good rating, and
quick question to everybody watching: uh, grow back the facial hair, right? Like I think I've come to this conclusion. I shaved it off. I don't like the way my face looks anymore. Not that it was a crazy amount, anyways. Not that I was like John Krasinski or whatever. But like now,
Jim.
I'm like I don't like. I'm just not like used to it. So vote in the
Yeah,
comments. Vote in the comments. Grow back or shave, because you've
thanks.
seen since this October
Yeah,
2022, you've seen the evolution. So
nice.
let me
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
know.
Let him know. Anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.